this is me. And I've managed to go from this to that to now, well, this in a year and 2 months. And although a lot of people seem to think that my routine is absolutely insane, today I'm gonna show you a look behind the curtains to see exactly what goes on from the very start. I'm gonna pick and attend next year a bodybuilding show. To now, 18 days out from the Summer Shredding Championship Finals. So my days usually start around 4:30 and I'm always the first one in the gym, so it's not so awkward being nearly naked, posing in front of a mirror. And I'll sit there and practice my posing for about 20 to 30 minutes every single day to begin with, just because if you don't do this enough, you realize that you cramp, and perfecting your form is such an art in this sport. So doing this every single day has yielded some amazing, amazing results. And I've seen some crazy differences in just how my body looks and how I've been able to resist myself from cramping. I used to feel like I didn't have enough time in the day to get everything done, especially now that I'm taking on clients and such. So really, there's an old saying that says, if you have any problems, wake up earlier. If you don't have enough time in the day, wake up earlier. If you can't figure something out, wake up earlier. As you can see, this gets my heart rate absolutely cranked. And after some stretching, I'll practice for my posing routine for the bodybuilding segment, but I'm not gonna show you that just yet. And then we go on to the treadmill where I'll set my settings, 15 incline, and then I'll go to 2.6, and I'll start there until my heart rate hits 130. After that, I'll hold it for about 30 minutes, and next up, we're gonna make breakfast, and it's always the same thing. 3 eggs, spinach, 250 grams of egg whites, 200 grams of ground turkey, salsa, Melinda's, Elevate cream of rice, and some frozen strawberries and frozen blueberries. To be honest, I don't really measure my spinach. It's more of a volumetric, super low calorie additive to my eggs. It just tastes really good. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, and then a little bit of sweet paprika. I'm gonna put 300 milliliters of water, 2 scoops in there. And then I blend these for about 3 seconds. That's it. Now in the morning, one supplement that I take absolutely religiously is the Pro H2O by PVL. This is essentially just a bunch of electrolytes. Sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, and chloride. Before I started taking this, I was cramping every 5 seconds. Now I barely cramp anymore, which is fantastic. Out of all their flavors, I think that the Arctic Breeze is my favorite, to be honest with you. So on the eggs, Melinda's and salsa. And I'm actually very sad because you guys know how religiously I use my Melinda's black truffle sauce, but this is the last bottle that I will be using this prep because we are cutting it out of the diet. It makes me extremely sad, but it's the only thing that we haven't tried cutting for my Crohn's. And if this works, I'm going to be so incredibly distraught. So after that's all mixed up with the cream of rice. So this is peach flavored, by the way, from Elevate. It's absolutely delicious. Use code Goliath. It's funny because one of the biggest reasons in the Will Tennyson video that I got flack was because of the way that I make my oatmeal. I don't even eat oatmeal anymore. I replaced it with cream of rice, and this is so much better. The macros are better. I don't use sugar-free syrup anymore. I just pour the fruit right on there. And this is like 50 grams of blueberries with 4 strawberries. That's it, nothing crazy. A lot healthier than a whole village's worth of sugar-free syrup. I just mix it all together. And that's breakfast. I'm gonna eat, catch you guys in a bit. So I just finished up with my breakfast and then I took a shower and just got ready for the day. But before doing anything else, the first thing I always do is I apply this cream. Now this is a copper-based peptide cream. And what it does is it's helped me so much with treating my loose skin so that everything stays amazingly tight. Obviously, it worked better in the areas where there was a little bit less loose skin, but it has worked pretty much overall everywhere, and I'm pretty pumped about it. Later this week, I'm gonna be putting out a video about my loose skin routine, and it'll definitely be in there. I'll talk about it a lot more in that video. After taking my cream, that is when I go ahead and take the rest of my peptides. And then, believe it or not, I'll spend about an hour and a half answering every single DM that comes my way because I truly believe everybody deserves to be heard. And now the next 2 meals are incredibly uneventful. So we actually switched off from chicken, and I can no longer have chicken for the rest of the day. All I have is ground turkey and some rice. And then I guess we figured out that my Crohn's is just having a super hard time processing vegetables this late and under this much stress. So we tried switching over to the BioSteel greens, and that's been doing pretty good lately. So definitely a good sign. Soy sauce is the only condiment really that I'm using anymore. And I'll take these meals with some digestive enzyme pills. This was recommended by my coach. To be honest, I don't really know if it works or not, but haven't flared in about 2 weeks now. So maybe it does. And a little sugar-free drink. This is probably one of the last processed things that is going to go. I'm assuming this is gonna hopefully not, but might have to go next week when we cut all processed things right before we do the water loading for the water cut, hit the stage dry as hell. But we're just gonna fast forward through this next part of my day, because after this, I'm just gonna go back to work. And then I'm gonna have another meal. And then I'm gonna go back to work again. And then we're gonna have a pre-workout meal right before hitting the gym. So we're about to go work out, and we get to work out today with Zorg, who is the Texas Summer Shredding Men's Physique overall winner, which is really cool because this guy's absolutely yoked as well. So for the pre-workout meal, what we're gonna need: protein powder, and the peanut butter cup from PVL makes the best sludge that I've ever had so far. More Elevate cream of rice. Usually I'll have some sort of peanut butter, but I've been playing around with the PB because I get to have a lot more, and that excites me. And then again, we get some frozen blueberries and some frozen strawberries. And that's the pre-workout meal. The cream of rice actually used to be rice cakes, except I realized that I had a problem with rice cakes. I was starting to have trouble stopping myself from eating more. And that's obviously a big no-no with how consistent I've been. So figured out the macros that would fit for cream of rice, switched it for that, and it's just so much more volumetric. So this works very well for me. So we're gonna eat this, and then we're gonna go to the gym. When it comes to sludge, the thicker the sludge, the better. And this is like absolute perfect thickness. Mouth, god damn.
Chest up a little bit. Have your spine nice and straight. There you go. No one to stop pushing.
Oh, right there. Oh my god. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Come on, let's go. Big fucking reps. Yup. Yup.
Okay.
Beauty.
Let's go. Up. One more. Up. Go. Go. Go, come on.
Let's go, let's go. Nice. Yeah.
Oh, easy. Come on.
Oh, my elbows fucks up.
Felt it there?
Yeah. Put your finger right there.
Let's see.
It like pops a little bit. Look at this guy. What the f are you wearing today?
My blood pressure wanted to.
Jesus.
You convenient? You busted.
I did, yeah.
How'd it go?
It's good, I won the overall.
Nice.
Hey, what we're doing here, Carter, is we're doing like as many flies into like push, into just pushes, into push-ups. And yeah, I don't know, this guy's a psychopath. He wants to hurt, I guess. Jesus Christ. I didn't know we were training for CrossFit. Mother. Oh. Oh, that's something else, man. Okay, okay. That is torture. Oh, the pump feels amazing, don't get me wrong. Ugh. That's what true failure looks like. I like it. That's like a...
Let's go. 1, 2.
That's good. What we did here is we did 2 full sets here, and then on the last set we decided to run the rack, which is essentially a crazy drop set until there's no more place to go. And I know we had actually already posed earlier during the day, but sometimes I'll throw an extra posing, or in this case where my actual posing coach Carter here came to hang out with us, or when I get to pose with somebody like Zorig, who's an actual competitor. So being able to see where I stacked up against somebody that I feel actually deserves to be on the stage is quite a crazy feeling, and I'm super pumped that I managed to actually hold my own in these. And now for the last meal of the day. All it is rice and ground beef. I was missing a bit of ground beef, so I just filled it in with turkey. I know my diet is incredibly boring, but I truly believe that if your process is exciting, your results won't be. If you want your results to be exciting, your process needs to be incredibly consistent, monotonous, and I feel like that's what's really going to separate bearing average results to incredible results. Now, the funny thing is that I still get excited every day I get the opportunity to eat this. One of my friends described it as, to be a great bodybuilder, you need to have taste bud autism. I found that so funny. So we're just gonna eat this, and then we're gonna do my last cardio, and then go to bed. So when you see it like this, is my routine really that crazy? Or do we maybe just have different priorities? Sure, I maybe go to the gym 3 times a day, but I could easily turn that into 2 or even 1. And the gym is in the bottom of my condo, so it's not exactly far to get to. So again, is my routine really that crazy? I'll spend less than 10% of my day in the gym, and maybe, sure, some of you haven't actually done any research on the supplementation that I've been doing, but it doesn't take a whole lot to realize how it's really not that insane. Sure, I didn't necessarily have a 9 to 5 like most other people do, but I was spending over 10 hours a day either writing, editing, brainstorming, filming content, and just creating this YouTube channel, the Instagram, these brands. And it's been working pretty good. So what's different then from me doing this to getting a loan from a bank and starting a startup company from the ground? And if there's one thing that I've been able to take away from this entire social experiment that was documenting my weight loss, if somebody's in the middle of projecting their insecurities onto you in the comment section, most of the time through anonymous message boards, you cannot explain to a normal person that's never stepped out of their comfort zone to chase something that most people wouldn't, because they just aren't in a place where they're capable of understanding what it means to be able to sacrifice to achieve. And then to actually believe in yourself enough to take the risk and try to do it. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to do some crazy stuff to achieve some crazy results. You're gonna have to do what most people won't to be able to do what most people can't. And it took me a while to realize it, but that's fine. There's a reason why I'm always the first one in the gym in the morning, and there's a reason why I'm always the last one at night. So at the end of the day, we just probably have different priorities, and that's not on you, it's not on me, it's just we have different lives. I just chose to document it. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We are 18 days out of summer shredding, 17 by the time you watch this. I am so excited to see what's gonna happen. But until then, as always, I hope you have a wonderful day.